The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors as they play against the Orlando Magic. Well, for Orlando, they know this is not your throwaway game, a team they defeated in the second round of last year's playoffs.
We're in the place they call the Amway Center in downtown Orlando, Florida. It's the home of the Magic, where we are broadcasting our action live today. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. Taking a look at Toronto. It's an opportunity for them to play in a heated matchup like this, to play your best basketball. These are the games, guys, that show how well you match up against the other great teams in the league.
And I think for Toronto, they're placing themselves right among the league's top teams here in the early start. It doesn't look to me like they're in any danger of getting off to a slow start.
Greg, they've eliminated that possibility in my eyes. I mean, they've come together quickly, and I think they're going to be right in the playoff mix all season.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So for Toronto right now, the star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guards. Green is out there with Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Grant in at small forward.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
We'll go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey. What's the news, Doris?
He talked a little bit about their defensive mindset, saying essentially that they're willing to sacrifice a little bit of space on the interior if it allows them to stay tight on their outside shooters. He said, listen, it's no secret they like to attack you from long range. That's what we're looking to stop tonight.
Thank you, Doris. Devising a strategy, Clark, to take away that three-point shot.
Yeah, I think it's an important part of your defensive game plan because teams nowadays are just too good to not defend them from behind the three-point line.
Here's Green, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
For Orlando, they won their last contest, that game against the Rockets in Houston.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
Now, here's Grant. After the miss from Vucevic.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
The Magic again can't hit.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only one falling.
Here's Valanciunas.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
Valanciunas hits them both. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Houdini. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
DeRozan's shot is good.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Lowry brings the double, feeds it to Harris. Passes it to Houdini. Oladipo outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Oladipo's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Lowry passes to DeRozan. Valanciunas with a screen on Oladipo. And DeRozan kicks to Green. Here's Valanciunas, and they convert at last on attempt number 3.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. The Magic shooting their first free throws of the night right here. That's good from Houdini. Both free throws good from Houdini.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
DeRozan against Oladipo. And that is good.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Here's Houdini. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Outside Gordon. And Harris wide open. He shoots from out on the wing. He knocks it down.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at the Magic. They like where they stand right now, pitched in that topmost position. And, of course, the Toronto Raptors, 5.5 games behind.
And I think for Toronto, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
Grant with the ball. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Golden State.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
Now here's Payne following the shot by Myers Leonard. That gives them the lead. 9 points for Freak.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Toronto trailing. Grant outside. Rejected by Harris. Here's the three. And down it goes. Three-pointer falls in from Houdini. Houdini's got 12 points in the game. Outside DeRozan. Leonard dishes to Joseph. Leonard sets a screen for Joseph. Back to Leonard. On target from 13 feet.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Here's Houdini. He's got 12. Kicks it out to Gordon. Payne passes to Vucevic. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Harris. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Raptors trail by 5. And Joseph kicks to Grant. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope, it's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Magic Johnson.
And here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's top rebounding teams this season. In fourth, the Raptors.
You know, all season long, this has been one of the better rebounding teams in the league. And when you rebound the ball well, you limit your opponent's second shot opportunities, and you also give yourself some additional scoring opportunities by climbing that glass.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Johnson comes in for Gordon. And it's Hezonja in for Tobias Harris. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Over these last 10 games on the Magic schedule, this is how they stack up right here. First in steals, first in field goal percentage, and they're also #1 in three-point shooting. This is a team that loves to cast up shots from behind the arc.
And you mentioned their steals. I mean, it's great defensive anticipation that has them at the top of the rankings. They've been tremendous at reading the offense and getting into those passing lanes.
So it's Orlando now. after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Houdini passes to Payne, shoots, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Payne's got his first bucket of the night. Raptors trail by 3. Grant outside. To the middle. It's stolen by Smith. 50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. To the paint. An easy 2 points on the layup. Smith's got his first bucket in this one.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts in a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. For Toronto, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Harris outside. Johnson against Grant. We've got 13 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6. And he dunks it down.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize.
And DeMar DeRozan, the starter for this Toronto Raptors team, he said he wants to bring them back.
A lot of people never really pay no attention to the Raptors. They just look at the Raptors like another team.
Let's face it, it's never easy for Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Johnson comes in for Hezonja. Payne, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And Houdini subbed in for Payton. A new group in now for the Raptors. Myers-Leonard, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Grant comes in for Jeff Green. Devin Harris is checked in for Ross.
Come on, fellas, we got to pick up the pace.
Houdini in at point guard. Smith is out there with Johnson. Then it's Payne, and it's Harris in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Rockets got the job done. He finished with 48 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Leonard kicks to Grant. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Grant's got 12.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Knocked loose. Joseph dishes to Grant. Again, Toronto.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Magic leading by 14. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And a quick look at the numbers for DeRozan. Averaging about 19 points, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Yeah, you know, you just plug him in. He's a flat-out scoring machine. When you plug him up, let him go.
They set the pick. On the wing, DeRozan. Sinks the triple. DeRozan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Here's Houdini. Out to Harris. Pass to Houdini. Johnson, a wide open look, and the three ball is good. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. For Toronto, they come in off the loss to Golden State.
Yeah, but they didn't roll over in that game. Had a good chance still to pull out the victory. Just couldn't come through in crunch time.
Greg, I thought it was a solid effort from them all the way around. I mean, but as you and I know, moral victories are kind of empty consolation prizes. A loss is a loss. Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Smith hits them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Outside DeRozan. And it's off from three-point range.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
No hesitation at all right there. Just right up against a much bigger defender.
Man, and I love that fearlessness, that aggressive attitude. Boy, I love watching guys play with that kind of abandon and freedom, Greg. It's a beautiful...
Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Grant is out there with Green, and it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Houdini. He's covered by Grant. And it's Gordon penetrating. Here's Houdini. Kicks it out to Gordon. From outside the arc. Cannot hit.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut to just 11 points in the basket from DeRozan.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want. Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Here's Green. Orlando grabs the miss. Gordon's got his fourth rebound in this one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
They're very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall. And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
And the Magic making a change here is checked in. On defense, the Magic. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Grant the pass to Valanciunas and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. That one on Vucevic. For Toronto, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. No good on that one.
Jonas Valanciunas. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Houdini while recovering. Gordon with no one around. Misses off the left iron. Raptors trail by 14. And DeRozan kicks to Lowry. This one for three. Can't hit. And Orlando the other way now.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's Houdini. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And the Raptors making a change here. Ross is checked in. Oladipo, the pass to Houdini. The rebound by Jeff Green.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plans.
Grant against Vucevic. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only 1 make on 5 tries so far in the second half.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Vucevic has got 4 this quarter.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Now here is Lowry. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Grant up top. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up on the high post, and he nails the jumper.
Now that's a killer crossover. The defender got totally shook up by that move.
The Magic leading by 14.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Gordon the pass to Houdini. From outside off the mark. The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Grant kicks to Lowry. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Valanciunas dishes to Ross. Back to Valanciunas. Outside Lowry. From deep 3-point range. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Houdini. Orlando's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Pass to Azania. All sorts of time. That is good. Azania's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Green the pass to Ross. Green the screen. Here's Grant. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Grant's got 4 points this quarter.
Fans, get ready.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Johnson so for the Magic. Vucevic checked in for Jason Smith. Harris comes in for Azania. And Houdini subbed in for Payton. And the Raptors also making a change. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Ross.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
And it's Payne in the corner. Another miss by Orlando. Raptors trail by 13. And it's DeRozan at the elbow.
Some fantastic numbers here for DeRozan. He's got 16 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
He's off on the second. Orlando's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Harris with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. And DeRozan, here we go, off target with the free throw line, Jay.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Missed inside. Here's Houdini, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain, and that's why we have replay to get these big calls right.
And they've taken a look at it, and they've overturned the call. They've overturned the call. They're calling the basket good, Greg.
Yeah, and that's why we have replay. I mean, to make sure the officials don't miss any calls. And really, a good job to take the second look at it. Would have been a...
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Magic leading by 17. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Oladipo and Harris are the wings. And it's Houdini at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando. And that one's good. And that's 10 points for Tobias Harris.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get.
The Raptors shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Valanciunas with a screen on Oladipo. Now the dish to Green. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And, guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
Vucevic. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Outside Lowry. Grant dishes to DeRozan. 5 on the clock. From deep. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Houdini. A three-pointer off the mark.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
DeRozan's shot is good.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Grant kicks to DeRozan. They get the rebound. Here's Lowry, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Here's Houdini. He dishes it to Vucevic. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The Magic making a switch here as Anya's checked in. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Magic.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. Magic leading by 15. Out to the right wing, to the inside, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Lowry passes to Green. Down low. Here's DeRozan. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. DeRozan's got 20 points. For Orlando, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's Houdini. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Houdini. He's got 26 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
Both free throws good from Houdini. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Lowry kicks to DeRozan from 11 feet away. That doesn't go either for DeRozan.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
To the wing on the left. Lets it go. Bazania's shot is off. Raptors trail by 17. Outside Lowry. Poked loose. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Here's Azania. That's good. And the Magic lead by 19.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
And here's Lowry. To the left side wing. Grant gets a wide-open look. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Houdini. DeRozan defending. Dishes it to Lowry. He kicks it to Green. Grant in the post. Guarded by Oladipo. Kept alive. Valanciunas. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
There's a check in for Hazania.
Substitution for the Magic.
The Magic leading by 17. They double him with Green. Harris outside. The pass to Houdini. Inside. Vucevic. Crafty move. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Looking at the numbers for Vucevic, he has 14 points and also an assist.
Free throw drops for Vucevic. Payne, he's checked in for the Magic. Joseph, he's checked in for Toronto. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Raptors trail by 19. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Now the feed to Grant. Back to Valanciunas. Green breaking loose. And there's Valanciunas on the assist by Grant.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Magic leading by 17. Here's Houdini. He feeds it to Payne. 3-pointer. That one goes. Count.
And he's looking to really stretch this lead out. Even with the cushion they have, still letting it fly from long range.
Green, the screen. Outside DeRozan. Here's Grant. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
The Magic have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Valanciunas on the double team. Gordon goes in. And yes, sir, that one drops.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is. You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Raptors trail by 20. And Valanciunas kicks to Joseph. He dishes it to Grant. Screen by Valanciunas. Grant outside. 5 on the clock, and the wide open shot from Green. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Here's Houdini. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Good from Houdini. Orlando making some changes. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Johnson comes in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Hezonja in for Tobias Harris. Raptors also changing it up. Leonard, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Terrence Ross comes in for Jeff Green. And Harris subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. He hits both from the stripe.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Magic.
Clark, the bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Yeah, you always like to see that, Kevin, when your reserves can perform and help you pull out a win.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Greg, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Houdini. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's his first personal foul. At the line, shooting 2. Free!
That free throw good from Houdini. Both free throws good from Houdini. Here's Harris. 1:15 left in the game. Puts up a 3. Good.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
The Magic leading by 16. Here's Houdini. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
At the line, shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Harris. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kicks it to Joseph. Feeds it to Ross. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
And this run not really doing them any good at this point, as late as it's starting to evolve.
Yeah, but kudos to him, Greg. I mean, the fight they're showing now, you got to give them credit for that. Would have been really easy to pack it in.
And he gets it to go.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Joseph dishes to Leonard. He got right to the cup using that screen.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Here's Houdini, guarded by Harris. Here's Houdini. It's tipped. Harris outside. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire. And it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, the outcome of this one never really in doubt tonight. Would you say that this is one of the better performances by this team this year?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It's just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. And the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
Ernie, that is the definition of domination. He took them to school tonight in every possible way. I know there's 10 players on the court, but I only noticed one.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.